Hello guys, this is Divya and I'm back with another episode of Plums. So Prelims Level Up MCQ series, right? And I hope you guys are consistent and you know how it is going on, and you guys are keeping up with the schedule. So today is the ninth episode for December 13 and I'm taking environment, right? So as you know, this is me. You can see here I'm taking geography and environment, and the other subjects are taken by other faculties, and vice sir also, right? Now let us begin here. So the first question on your screen, and do guys do answer, do participate in this, and do comment your answers in the comment section, pause the videos, and comment your scores as well, right? Participation is actually very important. Okay, so the concept of carbon credit originated from which one of the following? Your options are A, Earth Summit held in Rio de Janeiro, Montreal Protocol, then Kyoto Protocol, then G8 Summit Hillingham, right? So your answer is answer B, that is Kyoto Protocol. So a carbon credit is actually a generic term. It is for any tradable certificate or permit. It actually represents the right to emit a set of carbon dioxide or equivalent amount of other greenhouse gases. So what you understand with this, uh, there was in this Kyoto Protocol, there were actually two annexes were created, no annex 1 and non annex 1, and in that the countries were separated into two groups, developing and underdeveloped, or non developing and developed. Okay, so the Kyoto Protocol placed emission limitations on annex 1 countries which are developed. Okay, because the developed ones have already emitted their share of greenhouse gases, and the developing ones still need to make progress, and for that they will have to emit the greenhouse gases, so they are given some of the credit. So what happens is, the developing country, they can earn some carbon credits, and they can also trade it or sell it to the developed countries as well, right? Because sometimes what happens, if they developed countries need to for their progress and all, for the development purposes, they have to emit more, so they can take the credit from the developing countries, and instead they can pay them some amount of money, right? So that this is why it is tradable, it is said to be tradable. So carbon credit, it is very important, right? Now let us move on to the next question, right? So the next question is, species that are separated into two different groups, separate groups, and these are isolated from one another by a physical barrier, and after a while what happens is, this barrier makes them impossible to breed with one another. Earlier they were the same species, but now because of some physical barrier, now they are not able to breed with one another. So what kind of species are these called? Pause the video, right? Pause the video, see all the options and answer. Options are A, keystone species, B, sympatric species, C, allopatric species, and D, threatened species, right? So I hope you guys know the answer now. Let's see. Answer C, allopatric speciation. So you can see all kind of speciation through this diagram. You can remember, right? So allopatric species are the are the species, or the speciation occurs, right? This variation occurs when the species they are separated by a biological, I'm sorry, they are separated by some physical barrier, either mountains or sea, and then what happens, they are no more able to breed with one and another. Here you can see here the isolation, and now they are now distinct species. Okay, now let us move on to the next question, MCQ 3. So consider the following pairs. So there are some protected areas given, and you have to correctly pair with the state in which they are present, right? So options are, the first protected area which is given is Desert National Park in Rajasthan, Bhitarkanika National Park in West Bengal, then Nokrek National Park in Meghalaya. So your options are one only, 1 and 2 only, right? Then 1 and 3 only. C option is all the 1, 2 and 3 all are correct, and then D has 2 and 3 only. So answer is actually answer B. This desert national park is present in actually Jaisalmer, Jaisalmer, Barmer towns of Rajasthan, right? So the first one is correct. Then Bhitarkanika National Park is not in West Bengal; it is in the Kendrapara district in Odisha, right? And Kendrapara is also known for another, there is some important scientific, building is there, some institute is there, not institute, I would say, there is something scientific important there. You have to find out what it is, Kendrapara. And I have also taught in the my science and tech episodes also, right? So comment in the give the answer in comment section. Kendrapara, right? Then Bhitarkanika National Park is in Odisha. Kendrapara, which is in eastern India. Then Nokrek National Park is actually in Nokrek Biosphere Reserve, which is in West Garo Hills district of Meghalaya, right? So you have to remember this. Now let us move on to the next question, MCQ number 4. So the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, UNFCCC, is an international treaty which is drawn at, right? So you have to give the name of the conference, okay? So options are UN Climate Change Conference, which held in Copenhagen 2009, UN Conference on Environment and Development Rio de Janeiro 1992, then World Summit on Sustainable Development held in 2002, and then United Nations Conference on Human Environment Stockholm 1972. So pause the video and then answer this question, right? Now let us move. So answer is actually B. So UNFCCC, it was you can say, this was this was the treaty which was drawn in United Nations Conference of Environment and Development, right? Held in Rio de Janeiro. Here you can see. So here this was held in Rio de Janeiro from 3rd to 14th June in 1992. So this established an international environment treaty, and right, and to combat the dangerous human interference with the climate system, and to stabilize in part of by stabilizing greenhouse gas concentrations in the atmosphere. It was signed by 154 states at the United Nations Conference. Now let us move on. So these conferences are actually very important. Now let's move on to the last and final MCQ. So why were Tampara Lake, Hirakud Reservoir, Ansupa Lake, Chitrangudi Bird Sanctuary recently in news, right? So why were they in news? So you have to answer. Options are they were they are community reserves, or they are included in they are given the blue flag water body certification, or wildlife sanctuaries, or they are the wetlands added to the Ramsar sites. So pause the video and answer the question. So the answer is actually D. So this was taken from the website of PIB, right? So India has added, where they have announced that India has added 11 more wetlands to the Ramsar site, and made it total 75 sites, right? And in the country, okay? And these new sites, states wise, they have given, like Tamil Nadu has 4, and Odisha has 3, right? And Jammu Kashmir has 2, Madhya Pradesh has 1, Maharashtra also has 1. And this bit is very important, that Tamil Nadu has the maximum number of Ramsar sites, that is 14, and then followed by UP, Uttar Pradesh, right? So this is very important. So I hope you guys have enjoyed these questions and have managed to answer. If not, no, don't worry, you should be preparing more. And do write your options, do write your scores in the comment section. Please do that, and daily participate. That is very important, because consistency is very important, right? And I will meet in the next one, and tomorrow will be the next episode. So hope you guys will be keeping up with the schedule. So thank you, and like and share these videos as much as you can. Okay, thank you.